First pitch of the AB now.
7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here's the first pitch.
Number 7.
Miles Straw comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Ready now. Things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Fifth here now. The pitch.
Nope. Oh. Hey. Inside, ball 1.
That's a called strike 2.
2-2 to count.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. Nearly impossible to hit.
Digging in will be Chris Taylor, and he'll get back in safely. As a at first, nobody out. Betts is on the move. He's right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing. The 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That is good. The shortstop, Corey.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. All over that one, but a little out in front. On first with 1 down. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one. Has a look now. The pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 2 out with the man at first. Going bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Any worse than that, he's in a hole now, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. I got the count, 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts.
We'll have to press. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And the next at bat will be Josh Naylor. Ball 1, well below the zone. Swing and a little tapper. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And They'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Naylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he misses with it 1-1. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. And it's fouled away. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Fouled off. Ramos is off at first with 2 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Justin Turner. Now here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On the ground, softly towards second. And that's the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up Will Smith. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the AB on its way. Edwin Rios is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up is Ernie Clement. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. And he is in there. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
That's a ball.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup.
We'll leave it right there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, A.J. Pollock. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos has got it. He'll throw down first, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So the next at bat will be Chris Taylor, singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And we'll just leave it there as they. And now here is Jose Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Striding in is Josh Naylor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Smoke toward the hole, and there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Threw a base on balls his first time up. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Bobby Bradley, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Seager is there. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. No balls and a strike to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Rosario is under it, no problem, one away. Stepping in once again is Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
On to first as they... All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ernie Clement. Now he'll step off. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. Taylor's got it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Into the box, Bradley Zimmer, and speed's the name of the game with him. Despite being a bronze tier player, he can be an absolute terror on the base paths.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the first pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Pitch popped up. Bauer has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Oh, that's out.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here now is Will Smith. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Dick will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys go. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. He had a little effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first. Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. And that one yanked just foul. 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count. And a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Rios leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. His 7th. Now into the box. Jose Ramirez time up. First delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. The 1-1. Hit ground ball into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch and the thing, and that's the first out. Franmil Reyes with a called strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike off, going to pound that zone and get ahead. 1-0.
out there, and there are 2 away now. Now with the play, strikeout victim his first trip, and then collected a base hit his last time around. There, base hit. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
2-0.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Skied into straightaway right. He's to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging started here in the second half of the away.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. They'll try again. 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It gets a little disappointing as a pitcher, so you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And they'll finally just wear him down as this one swung out and missed for the first out.
Second baseman.
And the pitch.
Taylor.
Chris Taylor started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Strong will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him in the... To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Bradley, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
I think for every player, for every former player.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at...
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Brusdar Graterol comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Throw to first. Now that's popped up. Smith moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Bradley Zimmer, 0-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Miles Strong is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. So Now into the box is Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Up next, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ball 1,
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this
2
guy.
and 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 2-2. Soft liner towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Now back, first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Bunt sign still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Will Smith. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So next to hit is Edwin Rios. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he will strike him out. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Ramirez trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Bellinger brings it in. In now, Franmil Reyes. As he sends it on the ground to first. One there. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. Now the first pitch. Josh Naylor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll send a ground ball down to third. Ramirez is there to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball.
Swing and a miss. So now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Ramos becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Next to Cleveland.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And now Ernie Clement. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, Bradley Zimmer, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Bradley at third. Rosario on at second with 2 down. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Standing in now, Miles Straw. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. This ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a liner. Betts is there, and he'll put it away. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So here's Cody Bellinger. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. they got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Emmanuel Passe takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Justin Turner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Sacrifice attempt here. And the flip will go to the second baseman covering, but meanwhile both runners are able to advance 90 feet here. So next to bat will be Max Muncy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Swing, and he pops him up. Clement over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up, Will Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
1-1 to count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Tribe took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Civale earns the victory on.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y acuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
¿Qué tal hecho mi español muy malo? I speak English till I get up to condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, too pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Carter cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, give my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my cousin, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Lucky flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. These work looking next track. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Too fast like a Porsche. Got the beat like a horse. The flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up to 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, it swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it.